Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Alright, so in today's video, I want to talk about a few things. But most importantly, I want to talk about this asset class and what is going on with real estate and Proptech. Proptech is a mixture of property and technology. It is one of the most trending topics right now, which is why I thought I wanted to discuss it. And the reason that I like this asset class so much. This asset class is called the office warehouse. It's a very traditional asset class made for small businesses who own or operate out of spaces. This is unlike retail. This is where your carpenter, your lawn mowing company, your what else? Your car wrap business, your detailers, your wheel repair guys, your storage facilities. This is that asset class, and this asset class is absolutely going to blow up. And the reason is that with more and more downward pressure on office and retail, meaning more and more people moving out of office and retail, and obviously the reason they're moving out of office and retail is because they're working at home, and companies now actually getting more efficient by having their employees work at home. I know this because my company has everybody working at home till at least Q1 of 2021. So with that being said, this asset class is going to take off because a lot of people are going to want to go directly from their car into their offices, which is right there, and then be able to work in their warehouse location, which is right there as well. So the asset class is hot. We launched this property for lease last week. We've been able to lease quite a lot. There's been a lot of demand on leasing this property. But today what I wanted to talk about was Proptech. What is Proptech and why are real estate investors now moving towards Proptech? Proptech is basically the automation of property management and leasing. So basically the management component of real estate can now be entirely automated thanks to technology, thanks to the costs coming down, thanks to a lot of factors that have become easily accessible and have grown or have accelerated due to the pandemic. And Proptech is going to be the future of property management. Now, right at the top of Proptech, the number one asset class that you can easily get into and use technology and automate the entire process is, guess what? Is office warehouses. Now, office warehouses are so easy to manage and so easy to build and so easy to deal with that implementing technology is fairly simple, it's fairly easy. What's going to end up happening here is that people are going to be able to lease, first of all, view their unit, be able to lease their unit, also be able to pay rent and do everything completely automatically. That means without the landlord or the property management coming into the process. And that is what is going to happen here. And that is what I am working towards. So what I'm working towards is a tenant walks in, is able to take a look at their spot, right? And we do that with smart locks. You want to install smart locks on all your doors so that your tenants are able to take a look at their potential unit without any human intervention, right? They're also going to be able to sign a lease. These are easily doable processes. This has been happening for quite a while. So your tenants will absolutely be able to sign leases via DocuSign or other online methods. So you have your tenant now being able to look at the spot, being able to lease the spot. Management is going to be done entirely automatically through a software that I use. And I use this on my multifamily properties, so I plan on using that on my office warehouses as well. And that automates entire processes, meaning work orders, complaints, rent payments. The entire stay of the tenant is automated just because we use software to manage these type of deals. Now, the deal may be automated, right? We can also now automate the exit of the tenant. So let's say the tenant has completed their 2-year lease or 5-year lease or 3-year lease, whatever they sign. Let's just say the tenant has completed that. Now we are able to go in, inspect the unit once the tenant has left, and are able to do a valuation of what the damages were, if any, and return their deposit completely automatically and virtually. So I, for example, have a way to access my unit virtually and be able to look at all the damages through a 360 camera and assess the damage with my contractors to return this place back to the way it was, and then tell the tenant automatically that, hey, I have you have a couple of $100 worth of damage, and I'm refunding the rest of your deposit. So that is how Proptech is now going to take over the entire management experience. And I am going to be, or I am trying to be, one of the pioneers in this space, to where I can use Proptech and be able to use Proptech in my benefit, right? And I want to be able to use Proptech just because, hold on, I have a bunch of comments. Just because I think Proptech is really the future. I don't think managing commercial real estate like this actually needs individuals. I think individuals, I think this will be a place that is going to get disrupted very quickly. And I think property management as a whole is going to get automated fairly quickly. Already, I know of companies that are doing property management in an almost entirely automated way. I personally am doing property management using mostly virtual assistants outside the country. And it's worked out great for me. They all work US time. The whole team's on board. We use different softwares to manage our teams. But using Proptech or property technology, now we are able to manage our entire deals completely remotely. And we only need a team of one person to be able to do that. That's it. One person just monitoring the project and giving us insight on what is going on. As far as the tenant experience, that tenant experience is entirely automated, completely automated. The tenant never actually has to speak to another human if they choose not to, of course. If they want to, we're always there. But as of right now, what I'm noticing that my automated leasing process is actually working out fairly well, just because it seems like tenants are not really interested in touring a property with another person. They want to come in, they want to be able to tour the property with their wives, with their husbands, with their parents, whatever it is, whatever the type. All right, so just had a call with a potential tenant who's coming to sign up. By the way, I just signed another tenant. This is his business card. And right now, implementing Proptech is very, very important. It's a much faster process. It's a much more efficient process. I think what's going to end up happening is that property management as a whole is going to become super efficient. I am trying to now implement the same Proptech technology that I'm using at these office warehouses on my multifamily apartment communities as well. So I'm very interested in that. Just wanted to make a quick video on that. I have a bunch of content coming in on the channel very soon. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's going to be insane. Also, do not forget the $12,000 reward for whoever helps me find a lease for these two spots. Well, I think one of them is almost leased, by the way, by me. But I still have a $12,000 reward open for one of the other locations. And with that, I'll see you guys next video.